Hi, I'm Dr. Kurt Woeller. Insurance reimbursement for testing is always a problem, and it really depends on a person's individual insurance plan as to what tests will be reimbursed or covered. Now, Great Plains offers a number of different options for insurance reimbursement, and their tests are actually covered by a number of different insurance companies. So I'd encourage you to contact them directly to find out about your specific or your child's specific insurance coverage. Now, a couple combination tests. One is the organic acid test and the food IgG, as well as the organic acid test and an amino acid profile. Now, in the past, the food IgG and the amino acids have not really gotten good insurance coverage. It was something that few and far between people would get coverage for. But for the most part, it wasn't something, or those tests were not something that was easily covered by most insurance companies. However, the organic acid test often gets great coverage. So what Great Plains has done is they combined those tests. They've combined an organic acid and a food IgG, which is a powerful combination because we know that the organic acid test is very specific for metabolic imbalances, yeast and bacterial toxins, amino acid, inborn errors of metabolism, other metabolic disorders that can often be detected. And when you combine it with a food IgG, which we clearly know is a problem, commonly elevated for kids in the spectrum, as well as individuals with other chronic health problems, chronic fatigue or rheumatoid arthritis or mental health disorders, the food IgGs are elevated, whether it's gluten or wheat or some other food. And often removing those foods from the diet and looking at underlying metabolic problems and treating yeast and bacteria can go a long way in helping patients feel better. When you combine the OAT, the organic acid test, with the amino acid panel, again, you're getting a real comprehensive assessment. When there is underlying problems of yeast, or when there's underlying problems of bacteria, or you've got different types of metabolic imbalances, often you'll find that the amino acid levels are deficient, or there's just wide variations in where the levels are. So that also becomes a powerful combination of things to put together to get a better idea of are we dealing with any type of amino acid imbalances and deficiencies that can be supplemented for down the road to help your patients. So if you've had problems, your patients have had problems, or if you're an individual out there right now learning about these tests, understand that the organic acid test from Great Plains generally gets very good coverage by the majority of insurance companies that Great Plains works with. The food IgG by itself and amino acid testing by itself, not so much. But because these things have been combined, there's a greater chance of coverage for all of it. Okay? Thanks.